English language lesson number 2. The word shit. What's this button do? What does this button do? What does this button do? Oh yeah.
Hello, Tom. I know about your success, about your YouTube channel. I am sure that you are going to be expanding and growing more and more. Saludos, Tomás.
So welcome to Tom's English language lesson number 2, the word shit. You will probably hear me say shit a lot in the office because it's a very commonly used word in business. The word shit actually means excrement. It means the product of you eating, digesting, and coming out of your ass. That product, human fecal matter is shit, right? So it can be used to describe, bad things. Like, it's shit. Usually that means that is something bad. Marketing is shit. Sales is shit. This quarter result is shit. That employee is total fucking shit, right? That means it's bad. It's not optimal. It's not good. But please do not confuse that with the shit. If you say he is the shit, that means he's actually good. The only difference is one word, the word the. If you put that word in the sentence, it's a complete different meaning, right? Marketing is the shit. That means marketing is great. Sales is the shit. That means sales is awesome. The boss is the shit. That means he is a great boss, right? But if you say the boss is shit, that means he's a shitty boss. He's a terrible boss, right? Very careful in distinguishing between these two uses. And, taking a shit means you're actually sitting on a toilet and passing shit out of your ass. That is taking a shit, right? So if I tell you I'm gonna go take a shit, that means I'm gonna go to the toilet and shit, right? But taking shit is very different from taking a shit, right? Taking a shit means I am going to the toilet and, pooping. But taking shit means somebody is being hard on me. Somebody is giving me a lot of trouble, problems. I have to take shit from marketing. I have to take shit from my boss. I have to take shit from the sales director. That means the sales director is giving you trouble, giving you problems, is being hard on you. I'm taking shit from, my customers. My customers are being difficult on me. Therefore, I'm taking shit from my customers. Again, do not confuse those two terms. Taking a shit means to poop, and taking shit means getting trouble from somebody else. Shit is such a useful word. It can be used in so many business scenarios, right? If you care about someone, you can say, I give a shit. Or if you don't care about someone, you can say, I don't give a shit. That means I don't care. I don't give a shit means I don't care. Do you give a shit about this? Do you care about this? Right? Do you give a shit? Right? Do you care? But don't confuse give a shit with give you shit, right? If I say I'm gonna give you shit, that means I'm gonna give you trouble, right? I'm gonna give you problems. I'm gonna make your life hard. I'm gonna give you shit, right? Again, very different from give a shit. That means I care. And give you shit means I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna give you problems. Complete opposite meaning just by changing one word. You see how shit is a very complicated and sometimes difficult to understand word in business use. That's why you have to study this shit, right? Because it's not really easy to understand. So you really have to study this shit. But before we continue, I think I need a drink, all right? I need a drink. So good. That's the shit. So, there's also my shit and your shit and his shit and her shit, right? Again, complete different meanings. When I say my shit, that means my good stuff, all right? When I say your shit, that means your bad stuff, right? Let me explain. Don't touch my shit. That means don't touch my shit, don't touch my things, all right? Don't touch my stuff. But if I say, clean up your shit, that means clean up your garbage, clean up your trash, right? Clean up your room, clean up your shit. Or I have to put up with marketing shit. That means, marketing is so terrible and I have to deal with it. I have to put up with marketing shit. I have to put up with sales shit. I have to put up with, fucktard shit. That means I have to deal with other people's problems, all right? So when you refer to my shit, that always means something good. My shit is important. I have to work on my shit, all right? This weekend, I have to work on my shit. That means I have to work on something important. If I say, I can't deal with your shit, that means, you have so much problems, I don't want to deal with it. Your shit, his shit, her shit is always bad. My shit is always good. You see the difference? Just because my, his, her, your can change the meaning of shit completely. Let me have another drink. The shit. All right, let's continue. I have shit to do means I got something to do. I got shit to do, right? I have to take a shit. We already talked about this. I have to take a shit, meaning you have to go to the toilet and poop. It's very important you don't confuse the two. When you want to go to the toilet, you don't tell people, I have shit to do. You don't say that because nobody will understand you. If you say, I have shit to do, nobody will understand that you need to go to the toilet. When you want to go to the toilet, you say, I have to go take a shit, all right? Not, I have shit to do. When you say I have shit to do, that means you have something to do. You have work to do. You have chores to do, right? I have to clean the dishes. I have shit to do, all right? But when you take a shit, that means you're going to the toilet, you're sitting on the toilet, and you're pooping. Understand? Another drink. The shit. Now, there's so many uses that, with the word shit, I have to write it all down because I don't think I can cover it all, right? Sometimes you hear people say, I have to do this and that and shit. Basically, that means etc., right? Basically, it doesn't mean anything. I like to travel and shit. I have to do work and shit. I have to, clean my bedroom and shit. Usually, what that means is that they don't know what to say next. They're like, I have to clean my room and shit, right? They just want to make the sentence longer, so they say, and shit, which actually means nothing. You can think of it as etc. and etc., right? I have to, talk to my mom and shit. That means, really, it just means I have to talk to my mom. That's it. Like, they cannot think of anything else. That's why they add and shit. Right? So and shit pretty much means nothing. So, getting to the more masterclass stuff, right? Piece of shit, it's not the whole shit, it's a piece of shit, just a part of the shit. Piece of shit. That actually means bad. You're a piece of shit. That means you're a really bad person. You're not good, right? That car is a piece of shit. It's a piece of shit car. That means that car is a piece of garbage. It's probably broken, it's probably useless, it doesn't drive. You say that is a piece of shit car, right? Interestingly, you never say it's the whole shit, it's the complete shit. You always say it's a piece, a tiny piece of shit, right? It's not good enough to be the whole piece, because if it's the whole piece, then it's the shit and it's very good, right? This wine is the shit, right? But if it's a piece of shit, then that means it's actually not that good. So that piece of shit, wife, that piece of shit husband, that piece of shit car, that piece of shit, whatever, right? Piece of shit means bad. Now, when you want to emphasize the piece of shit, you don't say the whole shit, the complete shit, right? Because remember, the shit is good, right? What you can say is giant piece of shit, a big piece of shit. No, it's like really bad. That giant piece of shit of car, that giant piece of shit husband, that giant piece of shit of something, that big piece of shit of something. That means it's really, 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 really bad, right? So you can use giant piece of shit something to emphasize how terrible it is. But again, you do not say the complete shit. When you say complete shit, the shit, like the whole shit, that means it's good. That car is the shit. That means it's a really cool car. Wow, like shit has so many different uses. I could go on and on and on. I'm gonna cover a few more, right? Which I'm gonna need my my board here. So, you can use shit as an adjective. You can use the word shitty. Shitty means, it's a shitty car, it's a shitty job, it's a shitty wife, it's a shitty husband, it's a shitty house. Basically, shitty means terrible. It's a piece of shit. So, it can be used as an adjective, shitty something, all right? Another shit-related word is shit-faced, all right? So it's spelled like this, shit-faced, all right? This has a very special use. So let's say you go to a pub or bar, or you go to a friend's house and you drink a lot of beer, and then like you pass out and you look like shit. They call you shit-faced. Tom went to the bar last night and he drank so much, it was so shit-faced, meaning that he probably got so drunk and he puked and he passed out and he was sleeping on the floor. That means shit-faced. Now you know how to use this word. I can give you more. So another cool word to use is shithole, right? So it's spelled like this, shithole, right? Shit, you know what it is? And hole means actually, a hole, right? A hole, a hole on the ground. So shithole means, a place that's terrible, right? For example, this country is a shithole. It's a shithole of a country. That means that country is a complete disaster, right? You can use shithole to describe a terrible place, all right? Shithole really means the toilet. You think about, shit goes into a hole, it's the toilet, right? The shit goes into a hole, it's a toilet. So basically you're saying this country is a toilet, or this company is a toilet. You can call it shithole, all right? It's a place, it describes a place. And finally, I can probably do one more. This one is probably more complicated to understand. It's called shit disturber, okay? So when shit disturber, shit we know, disturber meaning somebody that is very annoying. So shit disturber means somebody that likes to create shit. Somebody likes to create trouble and problems. Somebody like to go into a situation and cause a lot of problems. That is a shit disturber. And in business, we don't like shit disturbers. We want people that can find solutions. We don't want people that create a lot of problems. So shit disturbers are generally not good in business. Except when, there's some good shit disturbers, like people that want to, find solutions, like want to make big changes to solve problems and make people unhappy, but achieve results. And those are kind of good shit disturbers. Generally, I would say most shit disturbers are just that, they create problems. So now you understand the versatility of the word shit. It can be used in so many different situations. It has so many different uses. So please do use it in daily business use. If you work with me, you know I probably use the word shit like 57 times a day. You know, I use it in every situation to describe the good, the bad, the ugly, you know. So you can be an effective communicator if you use the word shit more often in your daily speech. Take fucking action, use the word shit, and don't be a fucktard.